Alright, I'm in the last week here in January. I'm feeling pretty good for the most part. I've noticed that I don't necessarily have the best eating habits yet, but I'm getting better in the habit of making sure I take my apple cider vinegar in the morning with water, working out, doing my couch to 5K, just kind of staying consistent with those little things, just taking those baby steps into the right direction. I'm feeling good. This week I actually have a meeting online with a lady with a master's degree. It's paid through by my work. It's really just a way that she can help us, give us good information about maybe better eating habits, good workouts. So I'm pretty excited about that. They're going to send me a kit with like a weight scale, resistance bands, things like that, workouts. In general, this is the last week. I'm trying to go hard with it and then really go into February with a better disciplined mind and really just push myself to go a lot farther. So yeah, let's get this week going. All right, it is the end of the night here on Wednesday. I did my day 1 of week 2 of my couch to 5K, and I actually discovered that my first week I was running for 60 seconds and I was walking for 90 seconds, and I did that 3 times in the first week. And then now that I'm in the second week, now what I'm doing is I'm running 90 seconds and then walking 2 minutes. So I finished that today, and then now I'm meal prepping a bit. I had some chicken still left over in the freezer, so I'm trying to kind of clear out everything. I'm still going to be having chicken for the most part, but I'm really trying to blend in more of the brown rice, beans, things like that, the ones that are more high protein, plant-based items, just because I think I just feel better when I eat them. And so, so right now I'm making chicken. I actually used this, which is called the 21 Seasoning Salute from Trader Joe's. You probably can't see that, but anyway, I believe, if I'm correct, this is actually salt-free, which is kind of cool. So I have that going. I have my chicken breasts right over here. Let me get this fold over. So I have my chicken breasts going in here. Yes, a little burn on the bottom. That's okay. That's how I like it. And then I got my brown rice going right there, so that's going well. These are a bunch of the veggies I'm going to be using. Probably be steaming broccoli, cooking up these 4B medleys, make some black beans as well. I might make some potatoes. I have some potatoes right here that I might be making too. So, yeah, anyway, that is going to be what I'm mostly eating for the rest of this week. It's going to be the end of tonight. I'm also going to make my overnight oats this evening and go along with that for tomorrow. I'm going to be hitting the gym tomorrow, and then the following day I'll be doing couch to 5K again for day 2. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, it is Friday evening. It's around 7 p.m. and I just got out of work. This week has been kind of a good challenge for me. Just really assessing myself again, really working on that mental game. Besides that, I really need to improve my working out. I actually went out last night to get groceries and I ordered some food. And it got pretty late and I ended up not going to the gym. I'm just trying to hold myself accountable with it. I really wanted to go, but I had a meeting really early in the morning and I decided to justify myself and to go to bed and make sure I got 8 hours of sleep. And I decided not to beat myself up about it because I realized I've done my couch to 5K one day this week. I'm doing it again tonight. I'm going to the gym tomorrow, and then I'm going to be doing my couch to 5K again on Sunday. And that's me going out and exercising at least 4 to 5 days. And I can't be angry at myself. What I also need to realize is that I am doing things, I'm making a step in the right direction. So I'm going to quickly change and then head outside into the cold and get my couch to 5K on. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am now going to go head out and do my couch to 5K this evening. I'll probably post it on Instagram. Try to show a little bit on here as well. Time to head out, so yeah, I'll probably see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Just finished my run tonight. My legs and stuff feel kind of sore. I didn't stretch beforehand. It's kind of dark, so it's kind of hard to see outside, so. Alright, it is Saturday. I just got out of work. It's roughly around 2:15, 2:30ish. I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna head to the gym. so I can work out. I'm gonna bring this with me because I know I don't have a lot of footage for this week so far, so I'm gonna get in there, do some upper body because it's been a few days. So I'll see you guys at the gym. So now I'm gonna be doing a chest press and incline press first while we're here in the gym. I usually do 3 sets of 15 when it comes to the chest press. As you can see, when I switch into that incline press, it actually becomes really difficult for me. I just haven't really been a big upper body person, so my arms and my chest are just not very strong. So as I'm doing my arm workouts and ab workouts in the future, I'm really going to be focusing on really building that strength. So I just run around as much as possible, just trying to break a sweat, really following all the charts that I see around me in the gym, and just trying to be as consistent as I can. Just really keeping my heart rate up and looking at those charts. As you can see on the right hand side, I really try to follow those charts just to get a really good workout. I try to be very cautious of my stance and the way that I'm holding myself because I really don't want to strain any part of my body. Alright, it's Sunday. We made it to the end of the week. This is the 4th week now of January. We're still not at the end of the month completely yet, but we're on the 4th week, so we basically made it this far, so I'm pretty excited. I'm actually in the kitchen right now. I wanted to show you guys how I make my apple cider vinegar drink, which is pretty straightforward. And then I wanted to show you guys how I made my overnight oats. I was going to show you last night, but I forgot to film it, so I'm making them today so that they're ready for tomorrow morning before I go into work. The drink's very simple. I just grab a glass. I take apple cider vinegar. You always want to shake it, make sure everything's incorporated. And then I typically just take the tablespoon. I do 2 of them, so I got that there. So got the first one, and then I got the second one. And then typically what I do, because I don't really like it lukewarm, at least for this, I'll usually take 1 ice cube, I'll put it in here, and then I'll put it underneath the water, try to get it to land on the ice cube so it kind of makes it cold a little quicker. It's strong. Just be careful when you're drinking it. You never want to drink it by itself because it's so acidic that it's not very good for your throat, so you really shouldn't just be drinking it straightforward like that. They say to mix it with 8 ounces of water, so I just kind of guesstimate. I kind of go up. This is 12 ounces, pretty close, and then I wait for the ice to kind of finish dissolving. Okay, so I'm just shaking that up, getting that all incorporated. Usually when I drink this, at least for the first couple of days, it may take a few attempts for your first time. I'm not going to lie, it's not necessarily the most delicious drink. I'm just not a very acidic vinegar kind of guy, just in general. Never really been into that kind of stuff. It's basically almost done here. But I just spilled on my shirt. Perfect. So anyway, here's this, and I'm going to try to drink it up. Alright, that's that. And let's get showing you the overnight oats. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I do my overnight oats. These are all the ingredients you're going to need all together. I'll explain them to you as we go. So the first thing I have is a jar here. It was just an old coconut oil bottle. I just emptied out and just took off the wrapper. First thing you're going to do is get some steel cut oats. I get the old fashioned ones by Bob's Red Mill. I use a funnel just to kind of help myself from spilling. So you get that all filled up. You put some cinnamon in there. You can do however much you want. I kind of just guesstimate. I do a few taps. And then I screw it on and I shake it up just to make sure it's all incorporated, which is crucial and important. Then I add the maple syrup in there, just kind of go off of how sweet you want it. I don't put too much in there. And then I'm going to add in my Ripple milk. It's a pea protein milk, high in protein. So that's just what I choose to use. If you want almond milk, coconut milk, you can switch it out. I've had it with coconut milk before. It's pretty good. So you just do equal parts milk and oatmeal, or the oats. So 1 cup to 1 cup. Shake it up, make sure it's all incorporated. It's going to look a little soupy, that's fine, because overnight the oats are going to soak it up and it's going to thicken up. I personally like to have it a little more thicker than typical regular oatmeal soupy style, so I'll always add a little bit extra in there, shake it up, and then I'll throw it in the fridge. Alright, I just finished week 2 of my Couch to 5K. I'm feeling pretty good. I noticed that I wasn't battling it as much today. I just kind of felt naturally that, okay, you have to get up and go do your run, so I'm feeling good in that aspect, but I really want my next week to be focused on a lot of discipline, really sticking to eating really healthy and making sure I'm very consistent with my workouts. And I'm actually going to try to incorporate a lot of other exercises too. Playing tennis, which is something I used to do in high school. I have a racquetball court in my complex, so I hope you guys had a really good week this week. Of course, as I post in here as always, I'm going to try to be consistent with my Instagram as well. and my Snapchat and just really show kind of how I'm going throughout the week until I post a video the following Sunday. So hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see you next week.